I feel that we as speakers never get to share a lot about ourselves. So I would like to start it by saying hi. My name is Nikita Kumar. I go to Coppell High School. I'm 5'5", I'm white, I'm a sophomore. I'm doing a TEDx speech. Well, I'm not physically white. However, with the help of my handy-dandy, fair and lovely cream, I am right on my way to becoming pale as can be. According to WebMD, the purpose of skin lightening products is used to brighten the skin and reduce the pigment called melanin in the skin. And according to analysis conducted by Mirasan Pallavi Munsi, and Vanessa Offiong at CNN, the amount of skin whiteners that were sold in America were 8 billion in 2020. In a world where the first thing you see is a person's skin color, society has dictated that it's important to know where the beauty standard of our skin color lies. So let's first open up our moisturizers and talk about the history of skin whitening creams, analyze our perception of what we consider beauty in terms of skin color, before finally investigating the implications that come with letting companies dictate our beauty standards from a not so black and white perspective. Before the age of lip fillers and daily Botox fillings, how did an 18th century woman keep up with all the beauty standards? Well, apart from the desire of having a skinny waist and no eyebrows, a beauty trend emerged in ancient Egypt: skin whitening. According to Professor Shirley Ann Tate, a Jamaican sociologist and researcher, the practice of skin whitening creams can be traced back to the ancient Egyptians, Romans, and Greeks, who discovered that honey mixed with olive oil was found to be a great skin lightening instrument. It was then taken a step further when they started to use various ingredients in order to achieve being paler. Such ingredients contained in this foundation were chalk dust and later white lead. Taking another step further into the 19th century, U.S. newspapers started to advertise arsenic wafers, promising no hints of dark complexion. Yeah, you heard me. Arsenic wafers. I mean, I have some in the back if you want to try. No? Sing yourself. But the trend of skin whitening cream still remains in our beauty standards. So what exactly is in this magical skin-changing concoction? Well, I can't say every ingredient in this speech. However, according to the FDA, there are two main ingredients that cause the effectiveness of creating a lighter appearance to one's skin: hydroquinone and mercury. These products help limit the skin's production of melanin in the body. Effective, right? Well, with continued use, one might notice rashes, facial swelling, and skin discoloration with the use of hydroquinone. And combine that with mercury, this will lead to damaged nervous, digestive, and immune systems, as well as harming the lungs, kidneys, skin, and eyes. How attractive is that? Fast forward to today, where we are surrounded in a world full of body influencers and self-love. And the new trend, #skinwhitening, becomes viral on TikTok, garnering more than 250 million views. Now, as the cases of the hydroquinone and mercury poisoning continue to rise, the FDA issued a ban for all skin whitening products containing it. Women are now flooded with conflict as the ban of skin whitening products increases in numerous countries, yet the beauty standard for white skin still stands. Fair skin in our society represents purity, virtue, trust, and wealthiness. Psychologist Kenneth and Mamie Clark conducted an experiment relating to colorism. 4 dolls represented African American children. All 4 dolls were identical except for their color, 2 of the dolls being white and 2 of them being brown. The children were then asked questions regarding the dolls, such as, which is the nicer doll? Which is the prettier doll? Which is the ugly doll? The majority of the children showed a preference toward the white dolls being the prettier color and the black dolls being the ugly color. During an interview published at the New York Times, Emmanuel Nkrumah, the Ghanaian government chief officer in charge of placing the skin bleaching ban, expressed relief that his 3-year-old daughter's skin was not as dark as his own. The Ghanaian's father's wish that his daughter wouldn't have to go through the same struggles he did in a world of colorism reflects the country's message that even a ban of skin whitening products does not erase the social message that women should have lighter skin. As a South Asian woman of color, skin whitening has always been ingrained in my family history. From the moment I was forced to stay inside because of the potential case my skin will tan, to the moment that I was recommended a skin whitening cream from one of my own family members. And it's not just me. Thousands of South Asian women are encouraged to bleach their skin. Bollywood icons such as Priyanka Chopra, a celebrity who I and many other brown girls look up to, are out there promoting skin lightening creams, telling us that light skin is prettier, light skin is better, that our skin is not enough. Yet, when that beauty industry ever stopped at just targeting people of color? If there's one thing that beauty standards have taught us, is that a woman's skin color will always be flawed. According to Grandview Research, the global self-tanning product market size was valued at 877 million USD in 2021. And according to the Skin Cancer Foundation, 63 women diagnosed with melanoma found that 61 of them used tanning beds before the age of 30. It is because of beauty standards that women are creating physical harm to themselves to achieve what they call an attractive look. Yet, companies are starting to take note that they themselves have a responsibility to support skin positivity through product development and rebranding. According to The Insider, L'Oreal is the latest beauty company to remove words such as fair, light, and white from marketing skin tone products. With this act of defiance against the beauty standard, other companies are pushing so to do the same, such as Unilever, which owns Dove, stating, "The evolution to a more inclusive vision of beauty that celebrates and cares for all skin tones will no longer use the words lightening, whitening, or fairness, and will be a policy for all Unilever beauty products." And Dove will finally be backing their longtime slogan, "To truly love the skin you're in." Today, we have opened up the skin whitening history and talked about the ingredients in it, analyzed our perception of what we consider beauty in terms of skin color, and finally closed the lid on the implications that come with letting companies dictate our beauty standards. My name is Nikita Kumar. I go to Coppell High School. I'm 5'5". I'm brown. I'm a sophomore. So maybe I'm not physically white. Maybe I don't need to be. Thank you.